Welcome to round 11 of Extra Time. I'm JP Tocker, and with me is Piri Weepu. Mate, it was a pretty big round, some big moments, but the one key thing is the Highlanders are looking like they could be back in the mix.
Well, like we've spoken about previous rounds, it's good that there's a good competition going now. Not sort of every team is, way ahead of everyone like usual, but it's good to see that the mix is really good and the competition is looking a lot more even.
Well, yeah, probably for the first time, the Chiefs are at the bottom of the New Zealand super teams. So a bit of a change up there.
It is. I mean, the Landers have kind of put themselves back into contention for playoffs, and I guess for those boys to do that is great for them, considering they're at the bottom. But now the Chiefs have sort of, dropped a few more games, and it's made things a little bit more hard for them, especially last-minute changes through injury, with their lead up to the game on Saturday. So it's very interesting now how the fold is and the table especially.
Well, mate, let's go to moment one, which is the Crusaders, who had another convincing victory 36-10. And mate, this is Piri Weepu, who's been the talk of the competition so far, but he at this stage links up with Braden Eno.
Yeah, I guess just being able to hold the defenders in, or bring the defenders in, and have the ability to sort of offload. I mean, let's be honest, most Fijian boys are pretty good at getting the offload away. He's shown a few already, especially when he's sort of falling onto the ground and able to pop things up. But great finish by Braden there to get the boys on the roll.
Well, now that Piri Weepu has made such a big impact on the competition, you think teams will be watching him a little bit more closely. But we go to moment two here, and explain this to me.
Yeah, that was the Robbie through and Piri Weepu moment right there. Me on my backside. But I mean, a winger doing that to a forward, it's unheard of, unless you're pretty much a pocket rocket. But having the power to finish it. Might have been a bit of a penalty there with the old crawling a little bit, but wasn't held, and obviously with the laws, he's managed to finish it.
Well, mate, there was, it's just moments, probably just 10 metres out, there's actually 3 players in front of him. So he sort of had
and they're still on the ground.
Well, he had no right to score that whatsoever. So, Piri Weepu, and that was Craig Smith. Unbelievable. We'll rock on to moment 3. This is the Highlanders, and I'm not sure you can say a lot about this. 52-0 over the Sunwolves, which is probably really disappointing for them because they've been showing so much promise.
Oh, they have. I mean, they've taken a few good wins this year. And some of the games that they've played in as well, they've just been short of getting the wins. But then you lead into the game on the weekend, and they've been put 52 points, and they've ended up with no points on their side. So Tavita Lee's been a bit quiet this year in terms of how he's was on the radar last year, and this year he probably hasn't had as many opportunities, but still working hard, trying to make the most of his opportunities, but having the speed to latch onto that grubber.
Mate, Josh Ioane, do you think Ricky Flutie's had a little bit of influence on him down the Highlanders this year?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Ray. Ricky's probably trying to do everything possible to help out the young fella there, but of course he would have probably spoken to him about a few things, especially around the getting to the line and then putting the kick in, not doing it a bit early like the bro Flutes used to.
Right, they're going all right. Good to see the Highlanders back up there. Moment 4, moving on to our favourites, the Hurricanes. Mate, this is a hiding really. 47-19 over the Chiefs. Big thing for me was Geordie Barrett back playing 15 and looking like he's in form.
Yeah, I guess it's probably his preferred position. He was selected as a fullback, but they must have seen this opportunity when the Blues tried it, although Brad Weber latched onto it. This time no one was there to latch onto it. But I mean, not only did he score this to start the game, he scored a brilliant individual try from one side of the field, come across and throw a massive dummy, and still managed to get a try. But he's been playing outstanding. Everyone's wondering what position he's best suited to play in, and I think he's done a great job on the weekend. I mean, he's got a pretty educated boot, and it's not very short either. It's pretty big.
Can I put you on the spot?
No.
Go on, because Brad Weber, is he your number 3 halfback in New Zealand at the moment?
The way that he's been playing, although he was injured on the weekend, I'd probably say yes. Just because he's electric. He spots opportunities and tries and makes the most of them. And he's active. He's pretty active, like Aaron and also TJ as well. So he's probably up there. I know it's a bit tough between him and Triple T, but at the moment, going from what I've been seeing, I'd probably say Brad's probably in that number 3 spot.
He's making a run, and it's a good year to do it. Moment 5. This is the Hurricanes again, and Adi Savia, who starts the play and then finishes it.
Yeah, well, most Sevens boys try and work hard to back up, and he's done really well. He's obviously stolen the ball, and then backed up there and finished off with a strong carrier right at the end after basically stripping the ball. I mean, you've got a winger there in Nana Saturo, who you'd expect to make that tackle, but Artie's strength and ability to, drive through the tackle is unreal. So great finish from him, especially when he starts the whole movement.
Mate, that's the icing on the cake. What about the rest of Artie's game? How do you reckon he's going at the moment?
Oh, I guess, he's probably one of those guys that you want to have in your team. He works hard, he shows a lot of aggression, and every time he carries the ball, he's always the old head's going, because he's trying to fight, get an extra metre, extra centimetre, whatever it takes to get the boys over the advantage line. And he's been playing in all 3 positions in the loose forward department, and just trying to figure out which one suits him best. And although he is a 7/8, he can turn it on when he needs to in terms of whichever role he plays. So, mate, he's probably one guy that you want to hang around. He's his energy and everything's quite infectious, and those boys, thrive on it.
Yeah, he's going to be key for the Hurricanes and the All Blacks going forward for the rest of the season. Thank you very much for tuning in to Extra Time. That was round 11. I'm JP, and this is Piri Weepu.